make sure that we glorify God in how we manage our time, and how much free time for doing the things that we enjoy is actually okay, Reagan?
That's a great question. Um, I I think, the very start of it is recognizing that time is a stewardship. I think that's where it begins, is really wrapping your head around that this life is not my own. The scripture says your life is not your own. You've been bought with a price. Suddenly you actually have this mental shift of, wait, it's not my time. It's not, okay, when I punch out at the end of the day from my job, now it's all my time. It's no, the time while you're punched in and the time while you're punched out, the time while you're asleep, all of it's God's. It's on loan to you from him. And that puts this responsibility on you that makes you start looking at the world differently. So I think time stewardship comes from just that recognition that, yeah, it really is a stewardship. But I also think to answer the broader question of, how much time, free time for doing things we enjoy is okay. How do we manage that? I think that our definition of productivity has to be broader. Like, I think I hear questions like that a lot. Like, people feel like if I'm not working, I'm not being productive. But I think as Christians, if you understand productivity as stewardship, you start to view it as much more holistic. My recreation, my rest time is also a stewardship. We have this from the very beginning that the Lord gave us the Sabbath. The Lord has instructed us to rest. There's so many things, especially in the Psalms, about enjoying creation, enjoying the things God's given us. That too is a stewardship. And so I think when you expand your definition of stewardship or of productivity to include stewarding everything from your time to your health, to your finances, to your spiritual life, to your recreation, you start to see that it is not this burdensome thing where sometimes you're on and you're being as efficient as possible, and sometimes you're just laying back. It's in all of those times you're doing whatever your hand comes to do. You're doing it all for the glory of God.